203 degrees, give or take. My one buddy that I'm waiting for to come on is in Venice Island, Florida, on the west coast. My other buddy is in Boca, but the antenna's got 1,100 miles. He's got plenty of coverage. Well, that's right there. Now, last I saw it was 38. I had to make a run into North to pick some material. If I work for myself, and I've got a welding and fabricating business, I have to pick up some big caffeine thick steel flanges that weighed about 250 pounds each. I picked them off in my own picking up truck. So I came down there this afternoon, and I've got to actually go back tomorrow and pick a few more parts up. Stuff for water, one of my water companies. I do a lot of work.
Live from the canyons of Vermont, it's amateur radio station K1GMM, where zip ties and duct tape are a man's best friend and cheese is always extra.
Howdy, folks. Good evening on this January 16th, cold and snowy, going to 10 below tomorrow morning in the canyons of Vermont. Steve, K1GMM, your host for the madness. Anyways, hope everybody is doing well. Been a while, and we're just going to knock around, see what we can scrounge up on 40 meters, maybe 75 meters as well. What do I have to report? Not a whole lot. I did some tuning on the 160 meter inverted L today. See if I can get that dialed in. It was tuned a little high. So I ended up adding about 1.5 foot of wire to it, which seemed to help. But we will not be on 160 because we are not at gray line yet. So let me check the Chezzy Wezzy. Al, Ed, good to see you. Peter, N9POL, good to see you guys. And anybody else watching who's not in the chat, feel free to jump in. I try to monitor it. We'll see. So, see how busy things get. Other than that, not a lot going on. I'm not getting much sleep. I've been up at like early, 3:30, 4 a.m. every morning, and I can't get to sleep at night. So, if I start dribbling and my eyes really glaze over, that's why. I'll use that as an excuse. How's that? Anyways, let's peruse. I'm going to peruse around 40, see if there's anyone calling CQ. We'll get tuned up in the area I'm going to look in, and we'll be off and running. I was thinking tonight maybe if I can find a clear frequency to set up on, I'll just start calling CQ, see if I can drag some stations in and give them an opportunity to work Vermont and give them reports. Anybody who's testing antennas, it's handy. I've come across that a lot in the past few days. So with that, Gareth, good to see you. Hello from Vermont to the UK. Yep, 6 meters. Yeah, I'll have to check 6 meters while monitoring on 40, Al. It's a madhouse. It's flipping mad, I tell you. Hey, VK3ZZK. Hey, man. Hope all is well. And thanks for the correspondence, you guys on the stream. And I much appreciate it. You know, posting comments and stuff like that. And a lot of times there's questions and dialogue, and that just enhances the stream as well. What's already been rendered to YouTube. So much appreciated, you guys. Anyways, I am going to kick this sucker into loop. And Shadowhawk, hey man, been a long time. Hey, congratulations. Passed as general. Awesome, dude. Hey, I'm on 40 right now. And if you're not doing anything, jump on in. I have an excellent path to Maryland. Excellent. Usually I can do it on 5 watts, and the other station can do it as well. Yeah, we're not going to talk about the Nissan, Al. Congratulations, buddy. That's awesome. Happy for you. Big relief, isn't it? Huge. So, anywho, let me get the audio on. Check to make sure everything's running. She is. And
I wouldn't change anything. The rig sounds really good. And let's see, Newcastle, Maine. I'm going to have to look that up on my road atlas. I keep
somebody's pretty tight there.
book, and I keep a road atlas handy because I like to see where the guys live.
They're really close. Too close for comfort.
It's kind of a habit that I developed over the years.
Heavy QSB. Heavy.
When we were over at UVA Medical, we both have had cataract surgery and lens implants.
There may be some DX, so I'll check there as well. The problem with this time of the day is oftentimes you'll get a lot of doubling, like station stateside rag chewing, and Europe will start coming in. So I'm going to actually flip it towards Europe and see who's knocking around. Wow, a lot of noise on the band. Static crashing's bad. We are on the 7300. I used a blow dryer. Hey, John McGinnis, how you doing? I know, right? Usually I'm a sconge bag. Somebody is throwing. Look at this. This is interference on the entire 40-meter band. What you're seeing on the scope, that is massive splatter wiping out the entire 40-meter band. Look at the spectrum jumping. Some filthy animal is causing a lot of problems. Okay, let me check.
Victor Kilo 2, Japan, Mexico.
Man, let me zoom out and see where that's coming from. Wow, that is horrific. I haven't seen something like that in a long time. Anybody know if there's a geomagnetic storm running or anything? Okay, let me tune the antenna. Sorry about that, guys. I'll mute it. Okay, bring the drive level up, and we'll see if we can actually... Man, the noise, it's snowing outside, so...
Another area, and there are the Alps, and mostly it's much colder over there. But we have got strong winds over the North Sea with a lot of rain, and all that rain was directed in the direction to the Alps, to Ostereggo, meaning Austria, and Germany, meaning Munich. My best regards once again. DK0 Alpha Tango, starting clear. Goodbye. Thank you for calling in.
goodness. His signal is weak. I don't even hear the Germany station. He's not even in there. Wow. You know, I'm wondering if that's snow static on the antenna. I'll bet that's snow and wind static on the antennas because it's snowing outside and it's windy and the temperature's really cold. It's dropping like a rock. Wow.
This frequency is in use, frequency news. This frequency is occupied, this frequency in use.
That's a big signal. Let me have it, dude. See who this is. Yeah, walk out. And I don't think I put a bleed resistor on the foot. You know, I just thought of that, you guys. I have a bleed resistor on the 80 meter
Secure
array.
Delta X-ray, secure DX. Secure Delta X-ray, secure DX. Beaming to North America. This is Italy Victor 3, Uniform Tango Victor. Beaming to North America, call in DX. Secure Delta X-ray, secure DX. This is Italy Victor 3, Uniform Tango Victor. Italy Victor 3, United Tango Victor. Beaming to North America, call in DX, standing by, over.
Kilo 1, Golf, Mike.
Kilo 1, Golf, Mike, nice to meet you. You have a nice good signal in Italy, my friend Steven. You are good 5 by 8 to 9, 5 by 8 to 9. Kilo 1, Golf, Mexico. This is Italy, Victor 3, United Tango Victor for you, Steven, over.
Okay, IV3 UTV, Kilo 1 Golf, Mike, and thanks for the report there. And I don't have your name, but we have worked, and man, big signal, plus 10, plus 15, probably get to 20 over here shortly, coming into Vermont. Thank you very much for picking up the call. I heard you're going to have a whole pileup coming in on you, so I'm not going to hold it. We have worked before. I'll say 7-3, and you can, I heard a couple of those stations calling when I dropped the key there. But good to hear you. Thanks again, and put it back to you. And if you could refresh my memory on your name, that would be great. IV3 UTV, K1GMM, over.
Yeah, Roger, Steven. My name is Maurizio. Okay, you are in this moment 10 over 9. 10 over 9. Okay, very good signal.
10 to 15 over.
A little curious back, but you pick 10 over 9. You are very good audio. Very compliment, Steven, for your audio. It's very nice, very strong, good audio. Perfectly, Steven. Thank you very much for the contact.
That's the rack, baby.
And very compliments again for your equipment. Your very nice signal in Italy, Steven. Kilo 1, Golf, Mike. This is India Victor 3, United Tango Victor for you, over.
Okay, Mauricio. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, you're so strong. It's shocking. I was looking at the scope, and I was. Where I was down below a little bit, and I saw you pop up, and I thought, wow, that had to be stateside, and it wasn't. I thought you were kicking in my back door, but I'm actually pointed at you, so that's cool. All right, Mauricio, have a good evening. 7-3, good DX, buddy. Thanks again. IV3 UTV, K1GMM.
Yeah, Roger. I see you the photo in QRZ.com. A very nice picture, Steven. Compliments. Now I see you equipment of your audio equipment, your microphone, very excellent. You are running with 7,300 ICOM.
Roger. Yeah, I have to update the picture, Mauricio. I have additional gear in line, and I'm on the 7300 currently. Output power is my ALC is very, very hot, so I'm going to back that down a little bit. Output power is 500 watts, and again, the antenna is a 40 meter delta loop parasitic array, same as before there. Over.
Roger. I listen very, very strong, very well. Very nice audio, Steven. Very, very compliments. I'm working with ICOM 7700 in this moment, but I have another SDR on mid. Okay, this evening, but working with the...
Skipping right over you, John.
ICOM. Okay, thank you very much, Steven. Thank you very much for this short QSO. And I'll meet you again.
I don't talk to a lot of people from Ireland, John. Wish I did.
Opinion, Steven. 01 Golf Mike. This is Italy, Victor 3, United Tango Victor for you. Over.
Okay, Mauricio. Yeah, thanks for the time. Thanks for taking the time for a nice chat. And good to hear you, my friend. Wow. All I can say is wow. One of the biggest signals I've heard in a while on here. The band has been really squirrely on this side with QSB. But yeah, there is some QSB there, but you're always in the red, which is pretty remarkable. We'll catch you later. Have a good night there. 7-3. And all the best to the family as well. Beautiful, beautiful Italy, a place I need to go to someday. It's on my bucket list. Maybe we'll get there before I end up in a box. IV3UTV, all the best from K1GMM.
Thank you very much, Steven. Bye-bye, my base 73. Thank you.
November 4, Kilo Echo Bravo.
Yes,
very strong.
Yeah, I got my extra.
Victoria, Mexico. Nice to meet you.
I'll give you guys a little history about me. I don't think I've even shared this before, so you guys may not even know pretty much anything about me. So I don't know if you care, but I was licensed in August of 2015, first licensed as a technician. I upgraded to general. I wanted to upgrade literally like the next month, and I ended up festering around with, well, I was on 10 meters, and at that time, the fall of 2015 was really good on 10 meters, so I was just pounding away in there because I had privileges there. What was it, March of 2016, I upgraded to general, and what was it? Al, do you remember? Hey, Glenn, KN4MDS. Good to see you. Al, do you remember? I can't even remember. It was the following year. It was like April. I remember it was warm outside, so it must have been April or May. I upgraded to extra. So, and the funny thing is I love the DX aspect of the hobby, and what tormented me to no end was the fact that I couldn't get here where I am right now. I couldn't get below 71, 77, 78, because my license privilege didn't allow me to go below there. And on 80 meters, I couldn't go below 3803. And the DX window is roughly 3780 to 3800. Primary windows like 3790 to 3800. So I'm listening to all this DX and I can't work them. And for those of you in Europe or other places of the world, on 40 meters, we have access to basically the 40 meter band is from like 7 megahertz to 7.3 megahertz. So, you know, the CW data portions are all down sub 7100. So 7200, there is no DX above 7200. And if you look at the scope, check this out. This is what we have. This is what I have from Europe coming in right now. I'll show you. Let me grab the, check this out. So right here is 7200. This is all AM broadcast. All these guys up in here. I'll pull it out even further, going up above 7300. Yeah, so that's all. Once about 2:30, 3 o'clock comes in the afternoon, forget it. It's just a wipeout, you know. So, Peter. Yeah, been over a year. Go figure. I'll tell you, time flies. Anyways, that's it in a nutshell. Peter, good to see you, SM4PEL. Thanks for putting in your call sign. And Jonathan, good to see you, KK7PW. That's a great call, by the way. I like that call. Kilo, phonetically very strong. All right, let me peruse the band and see what's going on, and we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into. So let's go over to desktop.
On 2019, and hope to meet you again on the 40 meters on another round. Bye-bye. Thank you for the contact, Dave, and hope to meet you again. Bye-bye. Italy 5, Canada, Mexico, Lima.
Al, that is a Charlie Alpha Delta, a CAD GXL 2200. I'll put it on in case you missed that.
Negative. Thank you very much. Whiskey Free, Florida, Ontario X-ray, Sierra Victor 6, Japan, Hotel Alpha, Juliet Honolulu, America, over.
I found patience is important in this hobby. And I'm not a patient person, by the way. Terrible. Okay, so, all right, let me look around. 132, I'll come back here.
Broadcasting very strong.
Like back you, Isaac.
2QZH V1CSW, over.
Yeah, okay, control. VA1CSW. Isaac 2 Queen Zulu Hotel, returning. Yeah, I was also trying to check the logo, but
That's got to be snow static.
I just realized that I left the computer in the office. So actually, meanwhile you were talking, I was looking like...
I get that all the time from people, man. They're like, holy crap. I'm not tooting my own horn at all. I'm actually shocked. I get that from people all the time. They're like, God, the audio on that thing is freaking insane. It's hard to believe for 2.9K wide. But it's a testament to how good the audio path is on the 7300. It's really, it rivals transceivers. You know, it does. It rivals $10,000 transceivers as far as the audio goes. It's a remarkable little box. Stupid little thing.
Strangely, it is okay. Weather is good also. We have like almost 10 Celsius, which is high temperature for this area for being in January. Now, of course, they're dropping to 45, but today it was pretty good.
It's not that bad, Glock, to get the upgrade. I studied for 2 weeks. Or was it less than that? Al, do you remember? I mean, it was, I just crunched at it, and good Lord, I think I got one wrong. Again, I'm not being a dink and saying that, but trust me, if I can get it, anybody can get it.
Yeah, excellent. Well, the conditions were not bad.
I just can't understand that guy.
Alpha calling to North America, standing by.
Wait for him again, see if I can get him. Hey, Martin.
This is Echo Alpha 8 Delta Hotel Alpha. Echo Alpha 8
That's a new one.
Delta Hotel Alpha. Echo Alpha 8 Delta Hotel Alpha calling the queue and standing by.
Echo Alpha 8 Delta Hotel Alpha. How copy? Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Okay, sorry, that's 2 seconds. The station was out of sleep. Okay, Echo 3, Mike Foxtrot Alpha, this is Echo Alpha 8, Delta Hotel Alpha. Good afternoon, sir. Here from the Canary Islands, your signal.
Look at this idiot. Are you kidding me?
Kilowatt 1, French Foxtrot Nancy X-ray. Italy, Uniform 2, Juliet, Mexico, Zanzibar. Peter, go ahead.
Man, that's splatter from something. I don't know where it's coming from. It's horrible. It's got to be splatter.
Yes, QSL, Michael. K1FNX, U2JMZ. Many thanks for coming back to my call.
I think it's this guy right
Thank
here.
you very much for the 5-9. Also, your very strong signal, clear radio, and the BBC quality.
Yeah, it's down here. This is where it's coming from. He's wiping out the entire 40-meter band at my QTH.
Northwest Passo, Italy. It's very near to Milan
Jerk.
City.
People are such losers, man. Unbelievable. Inconsiderate cheese balls.
The power up is approximately 5,600 watts.
No, I haven't.
And the antenna is 1-element delta loop.
I haven't found any value to that IP plus. Absolutely worthless.
756
I can't, maybe I'm just stupid and I can't figure out to make it work. I tried everything.
I wish you good afternoon and good evening. And good week, and very happy New Year 2019 to you and your family. Grazie, Michael.
Okay.
Kilowatt 1, St. Florida, Nancy X-ray. Italy, Uniform 2, JMZ. Over. Ciao, grazie, bye-bye.
Maybe it's just the band, Martin. I don't know. See how it's settled down? Oh, it's back now. Yeah, it's definitely splatter.
73 meters. So, good conditions, the last several days, this time of day, we've been stations from our country are booming through, so we got good propagation.
Al, that's probably somebody who's got a very, very bad amplifier. They're flat topping it or they're doing something to it. Wow. Unfortunately, I can't transmit down there because I'd go down there and tell them to knock it off. I wish somebody would. Look at that. He's splattering all the way up above 7,200.
You
can see the spectrum jumping. No, he's got major problems, Al.
Grazie,
Major.
Michael. 73 and bye-bye. Ciao, grazie, buonasera. Ciao, ciao.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike. Oh, he disappeared. Okay.
Hotel Alpha. Alpha 8 Delta Hotel Alpha calling to North America. Standing by.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
1 Golf Mike Mike.
Hey, Ray.
Delta Hotel Alpha. Your signal here on the island of Tenerife at Canary Island is 5 by 8. And here on the stage is the Whiskey Oscar Lima Fox.
Okay, Echo Alpha 8 Delta Hotel Alpha Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike. And thank you for the 5 and 8. And I missed your name. There is a station literally, I think he's half a K. I think he's transmitting on 1485. That's just wiping you out. I don't know what's above you. I can take a look. You may be able to slide up a little bit, but at least in the northeast, it's very difficult. The name is Steve, Sierra Tango, Echo, Victor Echo, and the QTH is State of Vermont. Up here in the Northeast United States. And I'll give you a report on the next over. EA8DHA from K1GMM. Over.
K1GMM from EA8DHA. The name here on the site is Wolf. Whiskey Oscar Lima Fox. Whiskey Oscar Lima Fox.
Got it, Wolf. Got it. Whiskey Oscar Lima Foxtrot. And I was I was inputting your name and I missed the signal report, so I will get it on the next go. Give me your working conditions if you can. I'm running 500 watts here. Antenna is a 40-meter parasitic array transceiver, little baby ICOM 7300. Over.
Thank you very much, Steve, for your working conditions. Working conditions, I'm working now with an ICOM 7600. So output 250 whiskey for a co-web antenna with dipole antenna, a multi-band dipole antenna. Okay, that's about my working conditions. The weather conditions here on the Canary Islands today, we had a sunny day with 24 degrees Celsius, and now it's 10 to 10 in the night. It's for traffic about 17 degrees. Okay, Mike, back to you. K1 Golf Mike, K1.
Okay, fantastic, Wolf. And thank you for the work. Wow, doing a great job, and you're a solid 5.9, just bumping into the red, +1, +2 there at times. So a great signal on your power there and what you have going. Yeah, we have snow coming down, and the temperature is going to 10 below 0 Fahrenheit by tomorrow morning. So very, very cold. Over.
So that's really cold.
before was a station in Austria, and they are south part of middle Europe, and they had more than 3 inches of snow, 3 inches snow, so it's really strange situation with quite a lot of black people buying snow and by falling ice from the roof. So the winter in the northern part of Europe is very, very strong, and here on the south part and...
Yeah, see, his audio needs clarity on the top. If he wasn't so muddy, I'd understand every word he said. But I'm trying to narrow the bandwidth, and he's not crisp enough to pull him out. Okay, Echo Alpha 8, Delta Hotel Alpha, K1GMM. And thank you very much there, Wolf. Austria, another place I've always wanted to go to. I had the opportunity to go when I was in college on a ski trip to Austria, and I blew it. I didn't make it. I opted out, and I should have done that. This was a long time ago. This was back in the early 80s, 1980s. So let me duck out of here, see if you can pick up some more calls. Copy, even though you're so strong, it's very, very difficult. So good to hear you. Thanks for picking me up. And I'll say 7-3, have a great evening and good DX, my friend. EA8 DHA from K1GMM.
All the best to you and your family. Thank you for coming in, and 72, God bless you. See you K1GMM from EA8 DHA.
Yeah, God bless, Wolf. Same to you, my friend. We'll catch you soon. K1GMM.
North America,
I gotta get away from there. That is giving me a freaking headache. Hey, Ernst. I gotta jump in and say hello to him. Hey, Vic. Bill, I will check my email, definitely. Thank you. And good to see you, by the way. And Chris, good to see you. Chris the animal. Speaking of Austria, Ernst is a brilliant guy with this SDR stuff. He's one of the best. He's a good guy. Too bad he doesn't live stateside, man. I'd be picking his brain all the time.
Roger. Thank you very much, Carl. Thank you for sticking with us. Yeah, a lot of noise. I'm running here also an SDR on the receiving side, and I see on around 7.1 megahertz. A lot of noise. I'm not sure it's a QM, and it's going over the whole 40-meter band. It's very noisy.
Oh, he's hearing it over there.
Here in the eastern part of Austria.
Chris, you say that because you don't know me. Gonna have to retune going up the band, but I'll try it anyways. Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Hey, you got me. QSL there, Ernst. Yeah, it is rough. It is very rough, and I'm going to have to vacate this band. I heard you mention to the other operator that you're getting it over there as well. I don't know what it is. I looked as well on the screen, and I opened the bandwidth up, and yeah, it's down around that 100 hertz area. It is borderline impossible here right now. So yeah, you're seeing it over there. You're about an S5, S5 to me, and I'm actually surprised you heard me. But great to hear you, my friend. Happy New Year. Don't think we've spoken quite a while there. OE3 IDE, K1GMM, over.
Roger, Roger, Steve. Kilo 1 Golf Mike, North Texas with India Delta Echo.
Yes, Jim, exactly.
At the moment, the signal dropping down and a lot of drama, so I keep it short. But better conditions on the next contact from my side, of course, also. Happy New Year to you and your family. See the last contact was in November 18. Very nice to see you here in the new year. And yeah, it's a signal.
Oh, this just wiped him out. Okay, Ernst, yeah. A station, the band is busy too, and a station came in right above you and just wiped you right out. 7373, if you can hear me. Pleasure as always, and we'll catch you again soon, my friend. OE3 IDE, K1GMM. Man, that is just painful. Boy, I had to pinch so much I could barely understand him.
Secure 40, secure 40 meter, calling 40 meter band, Italy, Sarah, Golf, calling 40, calling LSE.
I can't understand his call. His audio is atrocious.
Secure 40 meter, calling 40 meter band, Italy, Sarah 8, Whiskey, Golf, Sugar, calling
There it is.
40, secure 40, 5 to 8 WGS, calling LSE.
Italy, Sierra 8, Whiskey Golf Sierra, Kilo 1, Golf Mike Mike.
Sierra Papa 9, Victor Sierra. Good evening, my friend. Yes, the ownership of Italy. From Italy to 8, Whiskey Golf Sugar. My name is Angelo.
Oh, is that where that came from? 55.5? Yeah, he was just crushing it in there.
Okay, very good. Sure, John.
That's basically modular.
Italy to 8 Whiskey Golf Sierra.
Actually, Al, I don't know what that is. I can't remember. I knew what it was at one point. I have that on the display. Hold on. I have that on the display because, you know, all those things, because I watch the SWR, the compressor when I'm running it, and the ALC. And I also watch the temp, even though I've gotten out of habit of watching that because the freaking radio never moves. This is the coolest running radio I have ever seen in my life. It never moves from where it is right now. I don't know what that is. Anybody know what that is? I told you I'm an idiot. I never pay attention to it ever. I think it has something to do with the modulation. Yeah, good question. Wish I could answer it. Yeah. Well, this array, Zach, is very, very good. It's really got tremendous gain, and it's got tremendous ears on it. Stations I've noticed that are very weak, that are right in the noise, I think to myself, I'm never going to get them. And they hear me. I key up and they hear me. I'm like, oh my gosh. Wow, you can hear me down there? Cool. Cool beans.
My friend, and moment is a little Mexican frequency. I copy 1 Bravo Yankee Radio. 1 Bravo Yankee Radio. From Italy to
Let me show you guys a little bit about the SDR thing. So let me stop the loop.
Good evening, good afternoon. My name is Angelo, microphone big to you.
So on the left side, I've got all my bandwidths here, right here. So at the click of a mouse, I can just narrow the bandwidth. Now you can also left click and drag the bandwidth as well on both sides.
Bravo Yankee Radio.
Now the threshold, this control right here, this threshold is very important. This helps to eliminate QRM. Now this noise blanker, geez, you're getting me off the back side there of the beam. If I flipped around, I'd probably pop right up. So the noise reduction 3 on this is phenomenal. It's a deep, if you watch the pop-up, it's an experimental noise reduction algorithm based on the RN Noise project, uses deep learning applied to noise suppression speech only. It's really a freaking phenomenal noise reduction system. And what's interesting, let me see if I can get him. We'll come back to that.
My name is Angelo. Angel, my name. My PTR is West Coast of Italy. Very good. Your timeline. Good audio. Like a moment, a little pure Mexican frequency. Just a microphone, thank you.
I need another monitor. You notice I got another monitor in place. I went and picked up an NVIDIA card for the SDR console. It's an NVIDIA, which is what the 2 large panels are running on. It's got, I think, 4 gigs of DDR5, and it's got 768 CUDA cores in it. I got it for a good deal. I think it was about 140 bucks. The software, you can set it to run on the CUDA cores and take the load off the CPU, which is really cool. Make the processing way more efficient. See, you'll hear the noise reduction system try to eliminate that. It'll happen a few times. I am going northeast. Man, he's getting pinched on both sides. He's not. Whoa.
Secure 40, calling the 40 meter band. Italy to 8, Whiskey Golf, calling 40.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Okay, he doesn't hear me. Moving on. Let's see if we can see who this is here.
First time in 2000.
Ja, guten Abend. Mikrofon wieder zurück nach Deutschland. Delta Hotel 1, Romeo Kilo, Victor Echo 140, Heine Wilhelm.
Man, Ash. Listen to this crap, Southwest. Jeez, if you can hear me, we can work.
Victor Echo
So hang in there.
Charlie Hotel Whiskey Canada, Honolulu, Washington, Rudy, go ahead.
Why is he on 176.4?
Yeah, very good. Yeah, not the audio needs some work.
I think I know. Check for the nice report, sir. 73.
Oh,
73.
Kilo Delta. Thank you.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilowatt 1 JP. What is the last letter?
Kilowatt 1 Golf Mike.
Is it only 2 liters? Kilowatt 1, Kilo Papa. Is that Roger?
Roger, that's correct. My name is Tony, Tango Oscar, November Yankee.
Roger, Tony, nice to meet you for the first time. 59 plus into the city of Tour. The name is Gene. QSM?
Ooh, is that I never worked Norway on 40. I gotta get him.
Thank you. 73, QSM?
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Any Foxtrot Tango Charlie, which is a prefix again?
I gotta retune. Hold on, you guys. I'm pushing it SWR wise. Oh yeah. To the curly shuffle. There it is. Bang. Watch for the dip.
What kilowatt number 4, Foxtrot Tango Charlie. You're 5 and 7, 5 and 9, alright? Thank you. 73 Q, is it?
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Kilo Delta 8, Zulu, Quebec, Zulu.
Any Kilo 4 X-Ray America. Good afternoon, you 5 by 9, over.
I don't have his call sign.
Kilo 4 X-Ray America, 59.
Let me pull it.
Thank you, 73. Happy New Year. Q, is it?
Kilowatt 1 Golf Mike.
Sierra Oscar.
All right, he's taking calls at the end.
Uniform Whiskey, what is the prefix, sir?
I'm gonna wind this sucker up if I have to.
Roger, Jim, I see on my computer.
Boy,
Nice to
superb.
meet you again.
That's 4K wide.
5 by 9, Gene. I've got a shot of QS Baker. Roger. Thank you, Jim, for the nice report. 73, Q, is it?
Kilowatt 1 Golf Mike.
November X-Ray, Papa. Roger, Kilowatt America 4, Norway X-Ray, Papa. You're 5 and 5. The name is Gene. Q, sir?
Not particularly.
Thank you, 73, Q, is it?
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
Alpha, Italy 4, Sierra Romeo.
Again, a call?
Alpha, Italy 4, Sierra Romeo.
Hey, Jerry. What's going on, man? K1GMM. Good to see you.
Kilo 9, Fox uniform again?
Jared, thanks for the compliments, by the way, in the audio.
Again, Kilowatt 9, again? Victoria, Florida uniform, and you 5
Wow.
and 5, Roger.
That was a massive static crash. Lord.
QSL, Dennis, nice to meet you for the first time. The name is Gene, Japan Echo Alpha November. 73 and happy New Year, Dennis. Bye. QSL. Kilowatt Echo 8, Sierra Oscar.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Station with the Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike Mike.
Kilo 1, Germany Mike. Good afternoon, Steve. You're 5x7, over.
QSL, you are 5'9", 59 into Vermont. And I didn't get your call. I don't know who I'm talking to. But you're 59 into Vermont, over.
Roger, we have spoke last August month on 40 meters. Name's Jane, Japan Echo Alpha Norway. 73, Steve. Bye-bye.
Okay, Jan, what's your call sign, please? Over.
The code is Florida 8, Charlie, Hotel, Mexico. QSL?
WB8 Alpha Kilowatt Whiskey Bravo.
Got it, F8CHM. Thank you, Jan. 7-3. Good luck.
Thank you. 73, QSL?
Boy, that's a nice sounding station.
That's the show Victor Alpha do.
Good heavens. Received.
Negative, QSL. This is Foxtrot 8, Charlie, Hotel, Mike.
Kilowatt Echo 8 Sierra Oscar.
Kilowatt Hotel Lima.
Isn't that weird? Because Jared can hear me on 40 off the back side of the beam, and you can't. You can't, Jerry. It's crazy the way the conditions are. Yeah, he's got a massive pileup, doesn't he? It's pretty funny.
Good afternoon from Southwest France. 1 Kilo Papa Fox 5 Romeo Alpha Golf.
Hey, that's in Lucky. I gotta say hello.
Okay, QSL George.
North Dakota. Hey, Michael. How's it going, man?
Here. Okay, QSL on your working conditions. And yeah, 5.59 plus 10.
I want to find a spot to slide into, but the band is so crushed with signals. I'm not hearing a lot of them because my back door is closed to the U.S. So you'll see when I flip it, all of a sudden everything will light up, and man, there is nowhere to go.
One was in July 2017, 40, and then the two others were during the CQWW contest. So good to see you, George. Working conditions here, 1 kW into a rotary dipole that's about 60 meters. 60 feet. That's a bit different. And I'm using a software big fan radio. So thank you, George, for stopping by.
He's such a humble guy. Because he's got an amazing station, fully automated. It's frightening.
And happy healthy New Year. K1 KB 5 OLG. George, merci, à bientôt.
November 8, Uniform America X-Ray.
K1GMM.
America X-Ray, okay. Hello, good afternoon to you, Mark. Glad meeting you for the first time. As I see my
hey, you guys, let me know if the audio goes to hell in a handbasket. I hate headphones, so I'm gonna take the headphones off.
Golf. My name is Iñaki.
Carl, what's going on, mister?
Alpha Kilo India, Iñaki, Southwest France. So to the Atlantic coast in Spain. So back to you, you're 5'9", maybe plus. I will give you an accurate report after. November 8th, Uniform Alpha X-Ray 5 origin.
Let me know if the audio, guys,
this is terrific. This is the first
really
40-meter
wonky
call I think I've made.
because the microphone's picking up the audio from the speakers. So if it's a mess, I'll put the headphones back on.
So this is indeed a treat, and I'm glad that we haven't spoken before. I don't have your call correctly.
I'll tell you.
Therefore, I wasn't able to look it up on QRZ. I got Foxtrot.
I'll tell you, the auto notch feature in SDR console is freaking brilliant, man. Somebody could be throwing a carrier, and the minute you enable that, history, it's gone. Bye-bye. I love it.
The dipole. and it's trapped and it's only at 35 feet. Over.
That's what I was thinking. If I could find a place to go. It's just such a mess in there. Because that's the other issue. I don't want to interfere with anybody. You know, if Jared's hearing me. Jared, where are you? Alabama, I thought, right? You're way down south, off the backside of the beam. That means I could be hitting someone, and I won't know they're there. So I'll be interfering with ongoing QSO. So I suppose I can flip back and forth and check. I could always do that.
Yeah, well, I was also here yesterday, and was not exactly the same, but so I decided to crank up my tower from 42 feet to close to 60 feet. So what is making the difference with this train tonight, I guess?
Yes, Jim. What you're hearing is SDR console and the AirSpy HF Plus. That's what's running. I don't use the front end of the 7300 anymore pretty much at all.
So Mark, glad meeting you for the first time.
Oh, Kentucky. Not quite as far. All right. That's right. I knew that, Jared. Sorry, buddy.
Okay, thank you very much. Yeah, I've got some QSM, QRM next to you. Got my headset on so I could hear you. I see your picture. That must be your wife or your girlfriend. Don't know. And very nice picture. And I'll make sure I get you in the log. Very nice. Thank you very much for coming back to my call. And let's work again sometime. Foxtrot 5, Romeo Alpha Golf, N8 UAX 73.
Yeah, okay, QSL, but you are having some here in Mexico. Hoping it's not going to be to disturb the frequency, but anyway, thanks for the info, by the way, your mark. So, 73 until next time, merci, à bientôt.
Uh-oh.
Foxtrot Tango Charlie, is it KK4, STC maybe? Okay, QSL State of Pete Junior. I think write that down. Okay, QSL Jim, I believe. For short, Jim, hello, good to see you again. I see we worked 2 times before, 20 and 70 meters and first time on 40 meters. So you're also 5-9, so thanks for 5-9. 5-9 for you here in the snow for the coast of France, near the Atlantic coast and near Spain.
Yeah, Jim, it's a game changer, isn't it? It really is. I'm just using the 7300 for transmit. That's it. Wow, I've been in here an hour. Yeah, it is. It's mad, and you're not seeing stateside. When I flip it, you'll probably go, holy crap, because they are blowing my doors in. Some of them are just. It depends on the angle that the signal is coming in on the array. The steeper the angle, the more it gets in there. Lower the angle, the more front to back it has.
I'm using also 1 kW into a rotary dipole. Okay, thank you, Jim, for stopping by.
Hey, see you, Al. 7-3, buddy. Catch you later. Whoa. God. That's like some massive static discharge or something. That's weird. Better not be coming into my antennas. Or be my antennas.
Okay, just stand by your K to the audio. Could you please come back again with your call, Kilo 9, only Kilo 9? Okay, QSL, I believe I got fast now, Dennis. Kilo 9, Victor.
Yeah, right, Ed?
Uniform, okay, not really strong. So you're about 5, 6, 5, 7, 56, 57 into southwest Frank.
Good Lord. Hey, you know, my daughter's, another one of my daughter's mugs. Ooh, that's weird. You can't get SDR Uno to go? Yeah, I don't know anything about that, Jim. It's a nice piece. I've looked at it. It's a nice piece of software, I think. Nice looking. Yeah, that's what it sounds. I mean, it's definitely a static crash. But man, that's a little too close for comfort. That's really strong. Really strong.
All copy, fine there. Yeah, okay, thanks for the 5.6 and congrats. You're running with only 100 watts into a vertical antenna. So great job. Dennis, thanks for stopping by. I wish you a nice rest of the day. Best wishes.
Oh, that's a great rig, Jim. 950.
K9 VFU with 5 already.
Thank you very much. Have a great.
KN2T, hello Pat, how are you doing? Yeah, that's right, but couldn't believe that. I was thinking we stuck on 40.
What do you mean calibrate, Jim? It won't sync? It won't sync to your rig?
Only on 20 meters. So good to see you on 40 tonight. And you're 5'9", 5'59", let's copy. How do you just before you, of course. And when I heard 2D, I recognized immediately your call. So, but I didn't guess that we didn't spoke on 40. So, up to doing well there. And well, of course, I see we spoke the first of journey. So we both say wishes, yeah, both sides. And
Yeah, HDSDR, I really like that program a lot. It's very simple. It's quick. It is a CPU pig, though. This thing uses between, I don't know, like right now it's running 10%. Usually it's down around 6 to 8%, somewhere in there.
So again, you're 5'9".
Yeah, 950. Killer audio. I just did a recording for a guy.
So back to you back, KN2T 5 already.
Oh, that's a problem. That's what I was assuming. That's what I was assuming you were referring to, Jim. Yeah, the offset. I've never had to do that. Some things, some dongles and stuff you have to do that with. I don't know why. I never had a problem on the cheap little dongle. Carl, you know what I would do, dude? Seriously? That 7200 is a great radio. I would keep the 7200, grab an IF out of that sucker. But, you know, the audio on the 7300 is very, very good. It is really, really good. Rivals rigs that are like, you know, $10,000. Seriously, for the bandwidth it's allocated to, you know, 2.9 wide. Some people say it's actually better than a 7851. It's more capable, which I've never owned a 7851, so I couldn't tell you. But yeah, I don't know. I like to say, believe it or not, if you do any contesting, Carl, of course you can do whatever you want to do. But I had a friend that ran a 7200. He bought a 7300, and he actually said that he preferred the 7200 in a contest environment because everybody knows the 7300 is as wide as a barn door. It's a barn freaking door. It's a great receiver, but in my opinion, which ain't worth much, I think the transceiver's worth probably $900 to $1,000. It's not worth any more than that. And I'll tell you why. It's because I was working a guy last weekend, or I was talking to some friends of mine on 40 in a big round table, usually in the mornings on 7191, somewhere in there. And this guy, Roger, came in. And I was actually monitoring through the 7300. All right. So I was monitoring through the rig, which I normally don't do. If I monitor with headphones, I come out of the audio, the sound card, which is over here on the left. I don't use the front end at all of the 7300. I use the AirSpy HF Plus. So I was monitoring through the 7300. I knew Roger was in there. He was too close to me. He's right over the mountain over in Lake George, I think, which is only like 40, 50 air miles from me. That's too close on 40. But I could hear him. I knew he was in there, but I couldn't understand what he was saying. I went over to the AirSpy on SDR console, plugged the headphones in over on the sound card. Boom, he popped right out He wasn't strong. I'm not saying he went from the noise floor to like an S5, but no contest between the receiver on the 7300 and the AirSpy HF Plus. That was the first time I was completely blown away as to how good the HF Plus is. And I was suspicious whether it was actually worth $200 or not. Hell yeah. Thing is freaking cranking compared to the 7300. That's why I don't use the front end on the 7300. So that's my point about the 7200. It's a very capable rig, and it's actually better than the 7300 if you do a lot of contesting or anything like that. I don't know that for a fact, but I was told that by someone that had both transceivers. So take it for what it's worth. I don't know. All right, back at it. I figured I'd throw that in there.
The Atlantic coast and in Spain, and the name is Iñaki, India, November Alpha, Kilo India, Iñaki. So 57, thanks for the call, Tim. 73 enjoy, K6, KMB, 5 origin. Team, and best wishes, merci.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
What's Kilo Bravo 2 again? Kilo Bravo 2? Yeah, I heard India, but I'm not sure it's correct. So, Kilo Bravo 2, India again?
Tintillo, you always jump in at the end of the stream. I'm getting ready to pull a plug.
So it's very weak, So is it India, Alpha Hotel maybe? India,
Good to see you, though.
Hotel?
We're just knocking around on 40. I was going to work just stateside here, but there's DXing here. And you know, when there's DXing,
okay, let me try again.
I just can't resist. Can't. It's like a disease or something.
Okay, QSL. Yeah, thanks for 5-9. Yeah, I hope you were like...
hey, any time on the radio is a good time. That's the way I look at it.
Too close to my door, so,
you can go back and watch it. I'll let it go to YouTube.
So if you've been well, after... I remind you, my name is Iñaki, India, November Alpha, Kilo India, Iñaki. So, my friends, you're just about my notes were here. So, it's an S5, but the Q is 3 or 4, so 5 by 4 by 5, 4 by 5. Back to you, KB2A. India,
Carl.
5,
all right, man. I'm telling you what, man. Those are some scary static crashes. Doing digital and CW, I'll tell you what. Digital with a 7300 is a walk in the freaking park. Basically, it's got take the USB cable, put it in your hand, stick it in the back of the computer, plug it in the back of the radio. Do not have the power supply or anything on the radio. Go to ICOM, download the driver, Silicon Labs driver, install the driver. Takes 5 seconds. Once you see it's installed, turn the power supply on. The radio will just work until the day you die. That's how easy it is. I do a lot of FT8 and stuff like that, and I'm telling you, man, that is one thing that ICOM has pegged. It is effortless to get, and there's all kinds of stuff on YouTube and all over the internet on how to set it up with HRD, and it's pretty cool. In that aspect, it's really cool. And like I said, it's capable of really terrifying audio. So I'm going to listen just for a moment here. And
waiting to start with friends. I remind you, my name is Iñaki, India, November Alpha, Kilo India, Iñaki. Kilo my 4, Alpha Hotel, Foxtrot 5, Romeo, Alpha Golf.
Hey, Lyndon. What's going on, mister? How the heck are you? And I'll echo that.
Thank you so much for
N5JE. Will work, Jim. N5.
Enjoy the 40 meters. And,
let's arrange, you know what we need to do, you guys? You know what we need to do? We need to arrange a sked with the guys on the stream, like Jared. Whole mess of you guys. Let's do that. You guys shoot me an email. I would love to try that. Shoot me an email. We'll get a big round table going if we can hear each other. If we all can't hear each other, what the heck? We'll just take turns, and I don't mind. I'll shut my pie hole and I'll sit on the sidelines. But yeah, that'd be great, man. Seriously, I would love that. So shoot me an email. Tell me what your schedules are like and what the best times are. Okay, so Arkansas, Kentucky. Jared's in Kentucky. Okay, see you, Carl. Yes, we do, Jared. So we need to arrange that for sure. All right, let me see what's going on here, and then I'm going to pull the plug.
You're just barefoot. Oh boy. Yeah, it goes 5'9", sometimes picking 5'9", you're +5 sometimes. So I'm just wondering, well, what kind of antennas you've got there? But maybe we've got a pipeline between us.
Okay.
Really surprising you're running barefoot tonight.
I know Eastern time, stateside, probably late afternoon is best. We could always do it on a weekend. Schedule it on a weekend. What the heck, man?
Okay, I think you've been...
I have no life, so I could do it anytime.
For a couple of seconds or
Seriously.
Really nice, strong copy tonight, comfortable Hampshire copy front. So I've been doing well.
And we have moved well past Gray Line, as you can see.
What's been well, the last year...
I am located, I'll show you where I'm at for anybody curious who's watching out of country, or maybe even in country.
Okay, Inaki, F5, RAG, WA3RSL, 20 over that time for sure. Yeah, I changed rigs too. I'm very happy with this. I'm on an IC7300. I do, even though it's small, I do get great use out of the spectrum scope and the waterfall and all that stuff. I'm running here right now 2 5-element wire beams. They're mounted end to end. They're running in phase. I have 2 cables coming in. I have a switch I can go to one at a time.
He's got the audio messed up on
my
that.
tuner has to be on because
Something's wrong.
Paralleled cables, I guess, is giving me 25 ohm here at
He's overdriving or something.
But they're matched up at the feed point. And I'm messing around here. I put up 2 5-element wire beams with a phasing harness and 1 cable beaming west-northwest. So I've been playing with that one there too. Anyway, I've been having fun. Also going to 160 with my friend K9 Radio Mike. Got a dipole up about 70 feet.
I am located, if you look where the mouse is, I am right here, right in this cluster bomb.
Band in case we lose each other. Anyway, I can't stay too long. I put something on the stove for dinner. I have to go start stirring that stuff there. But sure great to work.
Yeah, that's pretty rough, man.
I couldn't believe what he had. Fox 8,
this guy, he runs legal limit, as much power as he can all the time, and he doesn't need to.
I wonder if you know that guy.
And he's pushing way too hard. His signal's not bad, but he is actually splattering he's on 7189 and he's splattering all the way up to 91, 92, 93. So he's splattering all the way up. So he's covering 7193 through 7180, 87. So that's 5, 6. So he's 6K. He's splattering 6K. Well, he's not splattering. He's about what? He's 4K. 4K of splatter. Doesn't need to do that, you know. Okay, now look at Inlaki's. Check this out, you guys. You want to see the Anon at work? Notice this. Let me pull up the other screen, and I'll end with this. I'm going to leave Inlaki alone. See this? See his signal right here? I'm gonna let me compress this down. Check that out. I am running, let's go to 3.6, so 3.4. Let's go to 3 kilohertz. There's 3 kilohertz. This is an anon. This is what the anons do. Look at the sharpness of the signal on the anons. Virtually nothing gets out of that bandwidth. Yeah, look at him. He's splattering 7182 to 7190.
I wonder if you heard about that.
3. Easy.
Pretty cool. As does yours.
Wow.
Okay, Happy New Year.
10K.
And 7.3, I really appreciate
10K wide.
QSO and conversation there.
Look at that.
Have fun with the DX and have a safe week there. F5RAG, WA3RSL.
You don't need to do that, man. You don't need to. So yeah, check out that anon. They're terrifying. I bet you this is an anon right here.
Hidden vertical, the flagpole vertical does work well.
Oh, maybe not. I saw something on the edge.
Yeah.
That's not.
I don't know. Who knows what it is?
Yeah, so anyways.
Started out with hidden antennas, and the next thing you know, they got a big.
Yeah, let me switch the flip here.
It's called the Villages.
Okay, 120. Let me pull it out to 300. Okay, so what you want to watch is below 7200 here. So I will go ahead and switch it. Going southwest. There's southwest. So there's Inlaki.
¿Llegarán mañana por la mañana ahí por la zona tuya?
Okay, I'm gonna go back to the northeast. Whoa. What the heck is that?
Very strong signal. 59 flat 15 to 20. David, over.
Is that? Oh my God. That's not IV3 UTV, is it?
Yeah, Roger, you are like a local station, David.
30 over.
I send a microphone to my friend Nicola.
Look at this.
Can you listen, Nicola? Go ahead, Nicola.
Okay, David, good evening. W3 folks. I see the Queen Mary Nancy. Very good, very good.
Oh my God.
And I think it's 15 little more. 15 20. Strong, very strong. Fantastic propagation. David. The microphone for you, W3 Fox, I0QMM.
Yep, that's Italy. Can you believe it? Good God, 30 over. That is ridiculous. Wow. Oh, where is that? You guys are freaks. Hey, Tom, what's going on? Blinker. Oi, oi. We're getting ready to wrap up, and the wife is home. I just heard the door upstairs and her walking across the floor. I think the wind blew my blocks on the array. I'm going to have to go up and check it. I have blocks hanging at the feed points. Oh, that's Slovenia. Yeah, there's no way he's running 1,500 watts. No way. No way.
Complimenti. Okay, David.
Good heavens. I haven't seen a signal that strong coming out of Europe.
Thank you for the
Oh my
contact,
God.
and see you tomorrow. Ciao.
30 over. Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Oh. I didn't have the amp on. Okay, hold on. I gotta at least contact these guys. See if I can get in there through the pileup. Hold on, you guys. I gotta move. I gotta retune. Move down the band.
You're 5 and 9 in Florida. Thank you very much for the contact. Thank you for 5 and 9 in Florida. You are 5 and 9 plus 10. My real signal is 5 and 9, ma sono sempre più basso. Okay, I'm going to pass it on. Yes, look at my real signal in this moment. Come ti chiami? Bruce si chiama.
Oh my God. Holy mother.
Thank you very much, and please stand by. 200 Italian station for you. Maui, poi ci sai che vai. Okay, nice to meet you, Bruce.
God in heaven.
Very strong signal.
30 over. 30 over.
Italy Victor 3, Uniform Tango Victor. I repeat, Italy Victor 3, United Tango Victor. You are good 5 by 9 plus 20 in Italy. Over.
You're about the same here. You're at least 20 over 9 in Florida. Very nice signal.
Yeah, Roger. Thank you for 59 plus 20. Please, one moment. There is another station. My friend Paolo. Can you please listen, Paolo? Go ahead, Paolo.
Hey, K1GMM. Husband. Yeah, 7-3, buddy.
Negative, Paolo. Thank you very much, Bruce. My best 73 and compliments for your big signal in Italy.
Thank you very much, sir. You really are booming in here. This is K2ZA saying 73.
Okay. 73, ciao Bruce. CQ14 for DX. IS0 Santiago Whiskey. IS0 Santiago Whiskey. The group coming for DX. Bye.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike.
November 2 Whiskey Papa, correct?
Ah.
Whiskey Denmark, QSL? Yes, sir. 5-9 plus 10 dB. Very strong signal. What is my signal?
Say again, please.
Yes, sir.
This is mad.
My real signal.
I gotta get upstairs, but this is just, this is carnage.
Kilo Echo November, and the call is November 2 Whiskey Delta. You're 5 and 9 in Florida.
A 5-5. You know, dude, I'm tempted. No, because he'll think I'm on a wet spaghetti noodle.
nice to meet
Actually,
you.
I'm going to tell him that.
November 2, Whiskey Delta.
If I can get him.
This is
He's got a massive
Victor
pile up.
3, United Tango Victor. I repeat, Italy Victor 3, uniform.
Yes, you do,
Tango
Jerry.
Victor. You're very bullish.
You'll be done, dude.
You are a good 5x9 plus 20.
And anything goes.
20 over tonight for you, Ken, over.
Okay, Italy Victor 3, uniform
Well,
Tango Victor.
just leave the mini skirt at home. That's all I can say.
Yeah, Roger, thank you for 5 and 9. I send a microphone to my friend Nicola. Go ahead, Nicola.
Good evening, Ken. November 2, Whiskey Delta. This
Yeah.
is Italy 0, Quebec, Mike November. Italy 0, Queen Mary Nancy. My name is Nicola. November, India Charlie Oscar London, America. 15 to 20 dB over 9. Very good signal from Florida. But the microphone for you. November 2, Whiskey Delta, 0 QMN. Okay, Nicola, you're 5 and 9 in Florida. Italy 0.
You guys are brutal.
Mike November 2, Whiskey Delta.
Oh,
Okay, thank you
God. Thanks for the laugh.
Thank you very much, Ken, and good luck. Let's see the microphone for the net control. Walter, go ahead.
Come si chiamava quella stazione che c'era?
Come on, guys. Move it along. I got to go.
Non mi ricordo più. Anzi, io ce l'ho anche oggi.
A che dici?
Allora, no? Che sono la persona giusta. Ora, security looking for
No, beh.
Santiago, number 0. Santiago, whiskey in the group.
Kilo 1, Golf Mike.
Kilo 1 Golf Mike. Ciao Luigi, siete tutti insieme. Kilo Golf Mike, è possibile?
Kilowatt 1, Golf Mike. Kilo 1, Golf Mike.
Yes, così volevo dire. Kilo 1 Golf Mike. 10 dB over 9. Signor, same today. What is my signal, my friend? My name is Walter. Right to you.
Hey, Walter. Good to hear you. You are 5'9 plus 10. 5'9 plus 10 into the state of Vermont, Northeast United States. And I do need your call sign one more time, please. Over.
Yes, normale. Italy, Santiago, number 0. Santiago, whiskey. I repeat again. Italy, Sierra, whiskey.
Got it, Walter. Got it. IS in Italy, Sierra 0, Sierra Whiskey, Kilo 1 Golf Mike. I think you've got company there. I'll put it back to you quick and keep things moving along. But big signal from all of you. Over.
Yes, me too. A very beautiful, strong signal. Just a moment. To station.
Oh no, he's not the strong one. Jared.
Okay, nice to meet you again, Steven. Now you are good 5x9 plus 20, eh? The propagation is up, Steven. 5x9 plus 20, Steven. My name is Mauri. IV3 UTV. For you, Steven, over.
Okay, Mauri, very good. Thank you for the 5x9 plus 20. You are 30. 9 plus 30, 30 over. One of the biggest signals I've ever seen in recent memory. Big signal. Over.
Yeah, Roger. The propagation now it's good. Now it's good. Before you are 5.9 to 15, and now 5.9 plus 20, 25. Very booming signal, Steven. Thank you for 5.9 plus 30. I send a microphone to my friend Nicola. Go ahead, Nicola, over.
Steve, Kilo 1 Golf, Mike. This is Italy 0, Quebec, Mike November. I0 QMN, Nicola from Spoleto, in the central part of Italy. 15, 20 dB over 9 for you. Very strong signal, Steve. I have another question with you. I think I have another question with you. I remember you your equipment for audio. Hola, hola. Kilo Golf Mike Mike, I0QMN.
Yeah, I0QMN, K1GMM, Vermont. Nicola, good to hear you again. You are plus 30 as well. S9 plus 20 plus 30. Once it gets to plus 20, who cares? Because you're basically blowing the front end of the transceiver out into my lap. So I'm sitting here with pieces. So yeah, great to hear you. Yes, I do have some stuff. I have more stuff. I brought more stuff in line, and I'm usually on the headset, but I'm not. I just didn't have time to change everything over. So this is not optimal for DXing, but hey, we'll go with it. Thank you. Yeah, I got your plus 15. Thank you very much. I'll put it back to you, and I'll say 7-3 all around, you guys. Thanks for picking up the call. A lot of people waiting. I got to get out of the way. I0, good Lord, I0QMN, K1GMM. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay, 01 Golf Mike Mike, I0QMN returning. It's 100%, but I have a big problem, Steve. I don't speak English. My English is only for little QSO. And only for my working condition, the report, but the long QSO is nothing for me. Sorry. The microphone now for the net control, Walter. Go ahead, Walter. Ciao, Steve. Thank you very much for the contact. 7-3.
Bye-bye, Steven.
Bye-bye, guys. 7-3. Thank you.
Io vado a letto, vi saluto, vi auguro bomba e lappa e tanti collegamenti. Mi raccomando, salutatemi tutti gli americani.
Alpha Kilo 4, Mike India.
I didn't get net control's call sign.
Alpha Kilo 4, Mike India.
Catch you later, Jerry. Have a good one. I don't really care, but I'd like to get his call sign. He didn't give me his call sign.
America Kilowatt 4, Mike India. America Kilowatt 4, Mike India. You are 5-9 into Melbourne, Florida. Over.
Okay, America Kilo 4, Mike India. You are sending me over my Sardinia, okay? My name is Walter.
Okay, Walter. My name is Roger. Romeo Oscar Delta Golf Echo Romeo. I'm Roger, and I'm here in Florida. Over.
Okay, just perfetto, Roger. No problem. Just a moment. Wait, I have another station. Nicola, riprendi.
Okay, Alpha Kilo 4, Mike India. Good evening, this is Italy 0, Quebec, Mike November, I0QMN, and my name is Nicola. I copy you 59 plus 10 and 50, very strong signal, Rose. And the microphone for you, Alpha Kilo 4, Mike India, I0QMN.
Okay, Nicola, very good. You're 5-9 plus 20 into Florida. Sounds very good. Thank you for the contact.
Repeat, please.
Please repeat.
No, I don't understand my report.
Repeat the report, Roger. Report the Nicola.
Sei andato via, che vedi un po'. Walter, anch'io mi fermo che mi sono stufato.
E anch'io domani notte, anzi domani sera mi devo imbarcare, vado a Modena. Dunque per qualche giorno sarò assente.
Vedi un po', ci sta anch'io, bravo 1, 3 Yankee che arriva bene, vedi un po'.
Kilo Bravo 1, dico,
Okay, you guys. I'm rolling. I'm going to stick it out and see if I can grab the station's call sign there. And, oh, Chris, red dots on the map are all spots. So let me go over to the map. Hold on, I'll answer that question for you. Gray line, and I'll stop the loop. So yeah, the red dots on the map, this is the log4OM supercluster. So you can, oops, sorry about that. You can click on the supercluster here, and you can also select the band. So let's say 40 meters, and you can select phone. So those are the stations currently. Oh, Ernst was in there, OE3 IDE. And then if you go to, so if you go to the map, you can left click on one of those and it'll tell you who that is. You know what I'm saying? So these are QSOs that have been spotted. So if you go back to the supercluster, so WE2DX, that's probably down in here somewhere. Nope. That's him right there. So those are all spots on the cluster. Kind of a neat feature. The problem is when it gets so busy, I can't watch the gray line approach with any kind of, it wipes out the entire portion of the northeast part of the United States. So there you go. Anyways, you guys have a good evening. We will catch you later. And good to see you all. Haven't done a stream in a while, so I figured I'd get in here and knock around. And have a good evening. Stay warm. -10. Yes, sir. It's coming. -10 Fahrenheit. 10 below by tomorrow morning. Yeehaw! KK7PW, Seattle. With the Space Needle. You're the Space Needle. Space Needle guy. I think that's it. Blinker, you heard me over there, so that's cool. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. All right, gang. Have a good evening. I'm out of here. Off to get something to eat and grab a glass of wine. I'll be back. I promise. That's a threat. Later, y'all.
Call likes better. Any difference? Walter, go ahead.
I know. Living in Slovenia, I have 40 kilometers from Nicola. I know Nicola because I know Nicola. What's your reason? I know Nicola. You have a beautiful bean. My bean in this moment is only mostly Pro 96 beauty mask. Because I have 3 elements full size. It's better. The power is a little bit. Plus, I have only little power. But no problem. After I change my beam, I have a monoband only in the kilometer, 20, 15, 60 meters, but not. Che la scrivi a me? Kilo 4 Zulu Whiskey Charlie. No, one moment. Fred, I know really good, Walter. It's a senior for me the week, you know. Now up.